Hello, I'm David Gerard, and this is Pivot to AI, coming to you daily. Today, looks like the metaverse idea just didn't have legs. Today's episode is one that's not about AI, but it really is. Meta, formerly Facebook, has a bee in its bonnet about AI. They're spending as much money as they can. But Meta had another bee in its bonnet before this. The Metaverse. Virtual reality. Mark Zuckerberg loved the Metaverse so much, he changed Facebook's name to Meta. The Metaverse started with a flagship app, Horizon Worlds, the virtual reality world that started out with player avatars that didn't have legs. Facebook promised an exciting 3D world experience. And what we got was office meetings that should have been Zoom calls. Anyway, Horizon Worlds is shutting down on Oculus VR as of June 15th. Both customers will still be able to get Horizon Worlds on a mobile phone, so a tiny 2D little screen instead of 3D through your Oculus headset. On the Reddit Oculus forum, the consensus is, good riddance, it sucked. This has been coming for a while. Meta said to its third-party developers in February, quote, "We are changing our roadmaps to increase your chances for success. We're doubling down on the VR developer ecosystem while shifting the focus of Worlds to be almost exclusively mobile." Unquote. The Reality Labs division of Meta lost $19.1 billion in 2025. Zuckerberg announced the 30% funding cut to Reality Labs, and Meta's stock price went up 4%. Mark Zuckerberg is not a guy you should be letting have ideas. He blew about $77 billion total on this metaverse thing. Somehow. I can't even think how you would spend that much money. Just blow 77 billion with a B. But we need to understand the thinking that went into the metaverse. Fortunately, I've got right here a completely up-to-the-minute report from Gartner. Building a Digital Future, the Metaverse. It came out 10 minutes ago on August 3rd, 2022. Let's look at the fabulous future of the Metaverse. Quote, by 2025, 10% of workers will regularly use virtual spaces in activities such as sales, onboarding, remote teams, up from 1% in 2022. By 2026, the second and third iterations of spatial computing glasses will arrive, creating a more pervasive metaverse experience connected to the physical world. Unquote. Huge, if true. I mean, Facebook's creepshot glasses might count for that last one. Here's how your CEO needs to think about the metaverse. Quote, task an innovation team to look for opportunities where, insert buzzword, metaverse technologies could optimize digital business or create new products and services. Work with qualified agencies to evaluate the viability of metaverse technologies in terms of user and customer reach and engagement rates with new early adopter audiences. Unquote. And so on. This is why the metaverse is AI. The hype is identical with a different buzzword, and the concrete recommendations are the same with a different buzzword, because they're generic. Those metaverse skeptics are just a bunch of Luddites. They need a more nuanced view to be taken seriously. But the metaverse isn't just AI. Oh no, it's crypto. Here's Zuckerberg on stage at South by Southwest in Texas in 2022.
Similarly, we talked about stuff like NFTs and the ability to, long term, I would hope that, the clothing that your avatar is wearing in the metaverse, can be basically minted as an NFT, and you can take it between the different places. I think that there's like a bunch of technical things that need to get worked out before that'll really be seamless to happen.
The metaverse is for NFTs. That was recorded in April 2022, 1 month before the crypto bubble popped. But I'm sure AI is different, and it won't go the same way at all. And, there can't ever have been any such thing as Second Life all over all the media everywhere from 2007 to 2009, or all of this metaverse hype would just have been stupid. Thanks for tuning in to Pivot to AI. Before you go off and get legless, do please forward this episode to your social media. Spread the word. Hit like and subscribe on YouTube. Leave a nice review in your podcast app. And don't forget to drop your $5 into the Patreon linked in the show notes. Thank you. I'll see you tomorrow, and bye for now.